Let's talk business.
Business, yes.
I would like to complete all the formalities and conclude the acquisition of your company as soon as possible.
Yes. But there is a problem. Pavilion. Am I pronouncing correctly?
What problem?
I see pavilion. You give us mini, but the mini too less. 200
Mini?
Currency. Am I pronouncing correctly?
Money. We have already decided the price and we have also signed preliminary agreements.
But many too less. I want more. Money. You give that lady to me. Okay?
What the fuck? That is my wife.
Why? I don't understand. She's a lady. Woman. Zizi.
We are married. Married. I tell you.
Okay. You know Gibby?
No, I know Gibby.
Then go 1 minute.
How much?
Telut.
Huh?
I mean to do the telut.
What?
Telut. Am I pronouncing correctly?
What the fuck?
Oh, Tolita, please.
It's that way.
Well.
Has he gone?
No. Well, in a way.
Kate is coming over today.
So, why should I care?
His blindfold, he will remove it today.
After 2 years. Why today?
He feels it's time to see again, to move on, perhaps, or to stay still.
Simon! Change doesn't happen that easily. And when you stand still, You're still moving.
Sir, in my village, we have story.
Is it a stupid story?
Yes, sir. But it is very relevant.
Okay, go on.
They say if a person wears a blindfold for more than 5 full moons and then removes it, the person he looks at first will fall madly in love with him.
That is a very stupid story. Go away. But quite relevant. Come. Please eat something.
Yes, I eat now.
I have decided to not give you any more money. Not a single coin, I tell you.
You no give me. I know the company. You strange man, strange man. Thank for that reason. I am out.
We will see about that.
You think Mr. is stupid? Huh? A stupid, am I pronouncing correctly?
Yes. No, you are not stupid.
Mr. is running same companies all over the world. I own 600 of slooves. I started in a small businessman with only 10,000 coins. Now I own more than 50 billion coins. Then General Dizo is very good friend of mine. He coming to me and saying, "Please, Mister, do that, do that, do that."
Let's sing this song.
Do business in my country also.
That is all very good, Mr. I didn't understand a word you said. But I think you should read this first.
Who cares? I read. I do. Am I pronouncing correctly?
I hate it when there is a knock on the door. Usually means there is someone there.
Who's there?
Someone other than me.
Yes, that is terrible.
The world is a better place without the other.
But I like to be entertained.
Everyone knows that by now.
Who knows that?
Everyone other than me.
Yes, that is terrible.
Do you even know the meaning of entertainment?
No, I just like it.
Entertainment means putting someone down.
How?
See that man there?
Yes, I can see. Is that Master of Mayhem? That guy is tremendous.
Do you know how to drive a mind crazy? Play a blank tape at full volume all night long.
Blank tape!
What is the hardest thing for minds to do? Think outside the box. What would you get if you ran over a mine with a steamroller? A silent film. If I stop telling jokes, is it comic relief?
That was entertainment.
Yes, entertainment.
Where's my brother?
Probably sulking somewhere, relishing the abandonment.
I weep for him. The pain he is going through. In the silence of the night, I hear him singing songs of love, songs of separation, and even songs that are not songs at all.
What the fuck? He is just a fat slob. A lazy potato, I tell you. So lazy, he tried to commit suicide by jumping out the basement window.
Why is there pain in love?
He is so stupid. Once, when I told him he lost his mind, he went looking for it. He even thinks seaweed is something fish. Smoke.
The tragedy of true love, it really moves me. Pulls at the strings of my heart.
He is so ugly. He made onions cry. Once he threw a boomerang and it refused to come back. He is that ugly.
We need to hear these stories of love to feel that we can love too. To remind ourselves that we too are capable of emotion.
Dick is so poor. The ducks, quack, quack, they throw bread at him. He chases the garbage truck with a grocery list. So poor, he can't afford to pay attention.
It's where all art comes from. That pain, that longing, that immense desire to be one again.
He is so ugly. Once, when he tried to join an ugly contest, they said, sorry, no professionals. He is so weird. His imaginary friend played with other kids. He is that weird.
My darling brother, when did you get here?
Bernard is so mean. So mean he is.
He is Bernard. That is all he is.
I am Bernard? Yes. I remember now. I am Bernard. I'm Bernard, I tell you. Bernard. I am Bernard.
Tell me a sad poem.
I want her back. Close to me.
Yes, I know you do.
Okay. Tell us a poem. Something romantic.
When I first laid eyes on her, like a leaf gently falls into the river, I knew she was the angel I had been looking for all my life. Like vapor seeks clouds. My sweet Serene. She took my name, my heart missed a beat, like a blind man throwing darts. She told me of things I never knew. She made me feel things I had never felt. She was the only joy I had ever known. She was the one. And then she was gone, like the pressure of the workplace on a Saturday night. Now I am all alone, like a smiley to end a conversation. All I can think about is her eyes caressing me, like fresh breeze from an air conditioner. Her voice engulfing me like a blanket made of blue velvet. Her lips inviting me like a new cola commercial. Will I ever meet her again? My sweet Sadine.
What a tragedy!
What the fuck? Love is like being high. The brain releases a cocktail of neurotransmitters and hormones, and that leads to increased heart rate, loss of appetite and sleep, and intense feelings of excitement. That is all it is. That is all it is, I tell you.
Everything changes.
The changes we expect are not always the changes that happen. They just don't, I tell you.
I expect a lot.
It's time to take off your blindfold, Geek.
Yes, to see all I have not seen for so long.
Hold on. Mr. Yes, can you please come here? Please. Hold on.
Who is this?
Who is this?
This is Mr. And this is my brother-in-law, Kick.
Cook is so sexy!
Bernard, I need your help. Bernard, I need your help.
You need it.
Yes, I've got news that Sadine was seen in the old brown hut by the tranquil lake, behind the pink lilies near the old ancient tree in the northern dense part of the western forest.
That is a nice place, except for the mosquitoes.
Yes, I hate mosquitoes.
Some people are mosquitoes.
They suck blood and spread disease.
Please send time with me to the old brown hut by the tranquil lake, behind the pink lilies near the old ancient tree in the northern dense part of the western forest.
I know only where it's going. I miss football, peanut,
That's adorable. So much romance. It's almost an overload.
Climb. Yes, sir. You are to go to the western forest on the lake in the tree in a lily with Kick. That's a very nice place, sir. And you are to help him find his love.
I fool my love.
she's there. I can feel her on my skin, like a gentle breeze.
Go now and find her, all of you.
Quick, I go. Bye.
Maybe in finding her, all this will make sense. Why? Why is he so weird?
And so much in love.
It's funny.